Hello, lovely friend. I am Dr. Mary Barson.
And I'm Dr. Lucy Burns.
We are doctors
and weight management and metabolic health experts.
and this is the Real Health and Weight Loss Podcast. Welcome, lovely friend. Dr. Mary here, and today I am thrilled to be joined by an inspiring member of our fabulous community, Bronwyn Johnstone. Bronwyn has been with real life medicine for a short while now and has experienced the most wonderful transformation in her health. She started off doing our 4-week program and then decided that she wanted to dive in a bit more and did our 12-week program. And now she is part of our lovely Momentum membership. Bronwyn has transformed her health in many fantastic ways, and she's going to tell us more about her story today. Bronwyn is on injectable weight loss medications and has found that the combination of appropriate lifestyle changes, the right nutritional advice combined with those medications has really amplified their effect. And focusing on the all-important aspects of her health and wellness beyond just what we eat, including stress management, sleep. She has reclaimed her energy and her vitality and apparently gets lots of fantastic compliments everywhere she goes, people telling her that she looks so great, that we've got the old Bronwyn back. So I am thrilled to invite Bronwyn to share her story with us today. Bronwyn, thank you so much for joining us. You are one of our beautiful valued community members, and I would love if you could tell our fabulous listeners a bit about yourself and share with us your fabulous, inspiring story.
Thank you. I am a mum of 3. They're grown-up boys now, a wife to a very busy but retired husband, and still working. I work in a fertility clinic as a nurse, so yeah, life can be a little chaotic and crazy at times, but I'm just trying to get that work-life balance and, yeah.
That's elusive, that work-life balance, isn't it? Yes.
It is. Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to master it a little bit, but yeah.
No, you and I can chat more after this. You could give me some tips for sure. So, I would love to know more about like your health journey with your health, with your weight, and what you have done in the past. What led you to real life medicine? Because you did our 12-week program recently. And I'd just love to know more about your story and the journey that you had, because I think your journey is both at one inspiring and very relatable.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I didn't really have difficulty with weight when I was younger. I just did what I wanted when I wanted, busy. I was really doing lots of running around on the wards as a nurse, but then maybe a little bit of weight crept on, and there were things like Weight Watchers that you went along to, which, you lose a little bit of weight and then it would come back on. So I probably over the years have dabbled in a few different things, lost weight, put weight back on, a bit of a yo-yo dieter actually. And I guess maybe a couple of years ago I just thought, wow, this has got to a stage where I don't feel comfortable. Wasn't feeling comfortable in my own skin anymore. I just didn't have any energy. I thought maybe I'm perimenopausal. I'm 55 now, but maybe, it's menopause, but I didn't really feel like getting up and doing much. All my family were active. And, I just felt a little bit despondent, I guess. So I was seeing the GP for some HRT medications, and she suggested trying some injectables, which I did. And, I had some good results, and then things were tricky there and wasn't able to get them, and I kind of put weight back on, gone back on them. But I just got to a point where things weren't really moving, and I just by chance, one of my doctors at my clinic posted something on his social media, and it just mentioned the two of you. And I thought, oh, that looks interesting. I'll have a little dive in deeper and have a little read. And I thought that sounds really good, because I have done low carb before and it's been really beneficial to me. But I think the things that I hadn't really been doing was looking after the other side of my health, looking after that emotional side so that was missing. I downloaded all your things for the 4 weeks and had some hypnosis and tried some of those things. Then I thought, okay, there's some things changing. That's good. And I thought, okay, let's dive in a bit deeper and do 12 weeks. And I was very happy because all of a sudden where I'd kind of been sitting on my weight just started disappearing, and it was very easy actually. I wasn't finding it. I love food. So I felt like I've still been able to eat a lot of things that I really enjoy eating. I'm a bit of a meat and veggie girl, so yeah, I've never been big on a lot of fruit, but yeah, so this just ticks lots of boxes.
Fantastic. There was the emotional side of your health and wellness journey that you needed more help with. So what do you think was holding you back from that emotional mindset point of view? Could you tease that out a little bit more and tell us a little bit more about it?
I guess when you're looking at the emotional side, it's kind of delving in a little bit deeper, and sometimes you don't really want to go there. It's getting to some grittier stuff. So that can be hard, when you're starting to look into some of those things and being a bit more honest and being accountable.
Yes. Yeah, it can. It can, as I say, suck a little bit. Our emotional well-being and our emotional health is such a huge piece of the health and wellness puzzle. It's a huge piece of the weight loss puzzle as well. Like if we were to focus on weight loss, it's enormous because our emotions govern our actions to an enormous degree. And could you maybe talk a little bit more about what shifted for you? And it could be emotionally, but also physically. What were the changes that you felt before the 12-week program, after the 12-week program, during? What changed for you? What was helpful?
What was helpful? I think I was doing a little bit of a lot of things. I was making sure I've been having some regular massages and things like that to just, when work's really tough, I'm putting that time to myself to look after myself a lot more. I started doing yoga. And I now find myself training to be a yoga teacher.
Amazing. I love that. Yes.
Yeah, I never thought I would do that. I'm still nursing, but, I wanted to get in a bit deeper. So, I think doing some of that, a little bit more mindful practice, and that's where I really love, waking up and putting one of you yourselves on and listening and not having to think too much and listen to that when I'm waking up or as I'm going to sleep. That gets
You talk about the hypnosis.
The hypnosis, yes. Yeah. And I was trying to do some gym, but that was getting really hard. So I've just been hopping on my bike actually and riding into work. And so I'm outside, I'm getting fresh air, I'm getting exercise. It's an electric bike, but I still get, half an hour, 40 minutes there and back, switch off, at the end of work. And it's all those little things that I think are adding up. It's lots of little things. And I've stopped beating myself up about stuff. I'm not really worried. Like friends made some beautiful sourdough bread and it smelt lovely and I had some and it was great. I enjoyed it, but that's okay. It's not going to be something that I am doing regularly, but I'm not, probably previously I'd have gone, okay, that's it. I've stuffed up. That hasn't worked.
Yeah. But now you've got more mindset skills that you can focus on your progress and not necessarily your perfection. And I love that, you are focusing on the things that you can control because you're a nurse. Work is busy. Work can often be stressful and often, particularly, I know about the healthcare world. I'm sure this is the case in so many industries out there. But in the healthcare world, we can't control that external stress. We can't control the demands that are placed on us. We can't control that, we have to do more than we can reasonably do with the resources available, and we have to sit in that space all the time. And it makes us vulnerable to burnout. But I find, and this is something we teach in the 12 weeks, that if you can focus on what you can control, that those little moments can add up to huge changes and can be really protective over time.
Oh, absolutely. And even yesterday, before I went to work, I was listening to one of the hypnosis, and I had a little focus that, didn't matter what was going to be happening, it'll be okay. And that was a really useful way to start the day, because it wasn't the best day. Technology, no staff. But it actually, having had that little bit of the mindset in the morning, really got me through the day. And I didn't find that my anxiety levels and where I would probably normally be sitting were there. And, the hypnosis, a bit of mindfulness, a bit of cycling. I don't know, I had all my food ready to go, so I didn't have to worry about that. It was good, I had good things to eat, so I wasn't just kind of grabbing some shitty stuff.
Because the shitty stuff is everywhere, isn't it?
It is everywhere.
Yes. Yes. Could you tell us more about physically how you've noticed how changes in how you feel physically as you've been on this journey? Because you did the 4-week body rebalance first, and then you joined us for our 12-week program earlier in the year, which is amazing. And now you're one of our beautiful Momentum members, and it's just wonderful to have you. Physically, tell us what's changed in how you feel and how you're sort of moving through the life.
I feel like I'm moving with a lot more ease. Even like in my physical movement, it's enjoyable. I feel like I've got a little spring in my step. To me, I was, for a long time, I used to love bushwalking. I hadn't been doing a lot of it because my knees were really sore. My friends would go off bushwalking, but now I've worked out how much weight I've lost. It's over a 20-kilo pack, and that's a lot of weight to be carrying around. No wonder my knees were sore. No wonder all my joints ached and it was hard to get around. I've dropped that backpack off and I'm not carrying it around anymore. It's so good. It's kind of where I think, I kind of keep thinking, Bron, you've got rid of a whole backpack that you're carrying around.
I love that. You got rid of a whole backpack. Absolutely. Yeah. Having carried a 20-kilo backpack, I absolutely know what you're talking about. Yes. Or lugging around my 17-kilo toddler.
Yeah. Yeah. When you put it down, you feel light.
Oh, you're floating. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about your energy levels? Have you noticed any changes there?
Oh, definitely. My energy levels are great. I'm up early in the morning. I'm usually up early in the morning anyway. I've always been an early bird, and I do go to bed quite early as well. We have a group of friends that swim cold, and we dip all the way through winter. So
good for you.
Still doing that.
That's good. Hormetic stress right there. Very good for you. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, energy levels are great. I used to, if I grab something, from the local shop near work and have that, I don't know, a chicken burger or something, something, or a sandwich or whatever, by about 3 or 4 o'clock, I just would get in this slump and I just couldn't really focus. I feel a lot more mental clarity. So even in work, I feel like I'm more efficient with what I'm doing. I'm not kind of going around in circles with things so much. Yeah, it has had a big impact on so many places actually for me. Yeah, physically, emotionally, and mental clarity as well. I find the type of eating I'm doing means I'm a lot clearer. I feel a lot clearer.
Oh, it's wonderful that you've had all these wonderful changes and you've created this beautiful health and wellness pattern for yourself. So it's stuff that you've done with us. It's stuff that you're doing on your own. What would be like your advice for all the women out there? It's such a common story, the women who are perimenopausal, menopausal, suffering with some weight gain, poor energy, life is busy, life is hard. What would be your advice to these people out there?
Just go be a bit more gentle on yourself. So don't go hard and fast. I think that's probably what I've done previously, and then I haven't been able to stick at it. So be kind, be gentle to yourself. Try some little things and little things grow to be bigger things and more. It sort of builds up. So I wasn't riding my bike, but parking got really expensive. I couldn't find a car park. And I thought, this is another option. And now it's raining, it's pouring, and I'm on my bike.
I love it. So a new habit got wired in.
It's definitely a new habit, yeah.
That's right. But building small is a great way to do it. You start with small habits, small changes, get those wired in, and then you can build, and then you can build, and then you can build, and changes can happen faster than you realise.
Yes, and all of a sudden there's lots of things that you're doing. There's always things that I can be improving on and doing, but, there's still life to be lived, so that might be next week or yeah, there's often things I think, I could be doing that, in another way, but I'm not getting really tough on myself over those things.
That is good. That's beautiful mindset work that I can see there that has happened for you, which is wonderful. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Yeah, I would just say give it a go, and it doesn't have to be big stuff. Just start off slowly and then all of a sudden just look back and you might be a little bit amazed at what's happened.
I think that's such good advice.
My friends were talking the other day and they shared with me something they'd been talking amongst themselves, and they said, oh, it's so beautiful. We've got the old Bron back. And I hadn't realised that I'd disappeared. That was such a beautiful thing to hear. It was like, and friends saying, we're really inspired by you and what you're doing. It's so beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Oh, you should feel so proud and so happy about that.
Thank you.
You're an inspiration to other people. It is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I just love your message that it doesn't have to be hard, It can be stages, one step at a time. I can see you're getting emotional and I'm getting emotional too, which is fine. Yeah. So beautiful, human. You've done so well and you've made so many wonderful changes and it's still happening for you. Where to from here, do you reckon? Like, what's next for you?
There's probably a little bit more weight that I'd like to shift, but not too much more. I think that'll just happen. I'm not getting too concerned about it because and I think I shared with you maybe a couple of weeks ago when we had our little one-on-one, I'd probably like to get off using injectables because I think there's probably capacity for me to. So that's another little goal in the moment that I'll feel comfortable to do it.
We haven't really touched on that, have we? How that for you, the aspects of what we do with the low carb real food, the mindset work has worked in synergy with your injectable weight loss medication. Like the two of them have worked together. And that the 12 weeks would be right has the food, the mindset changes, the wonderful work that you've been doing has improved your energy and your vitality, and the weight loss journey has been supported by the medications, but it's like been a kind of like a powerful synergy between the two.
Yes. And I guess, just to be injecting something into your body, yes, you might not be feeling as hungry and you maybe not eating as much, but for me, I didn't have all the other parts to that picture, and I think that was getting the emotional support. I think it's that whole package that's really important. We are whole human beings, and just to be looking at one part of that, which is, physically not making you hungry anymore, that's just one part of it. There is the whole of us, and, I feel like this program's really connected me to that a lot more. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, beautiful human. And I'm so glad you said that because it's so important that we see ourselves as whole individuals. We're not just our mental health or our physical health. We live in our whole body, in our whole life. We live in communities. We need to be looking at every single aspect of our being for us to be whole and well. And that's what you've been doing. It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your fabulous story. And I can't wait to see what is next for you, Bronwyn. I can't wait. I think it's going to be wonderful.
Thank you. I hope so.
The information shared on the Real Health and Weight Loss podcast, including show notes and links, provides general information only. It is not a substitute, nor is it intended to provide individualised medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment, nor can it be construed as such. Please consult your doctor for any medical concerns.